Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn bitch to the ops. And I can promise that this 4 nickel tucked on my hip, that bitch Obama black. See a target, lock onto it, then demolish that.
So with society being so sensitive, Tasha, what's your views on that? Like, cause you got sons that play sports. Do you feel like it hurts children when they don't get like participation?
Well, how about this? I mean, participation. We all get. Listen, you have sons.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a fear of your son growing up to be gay?
Do we want to go there? Do we want to go there? Do we want to go there? I'm going to go there. I'm an open book. I have to be. My child, I have one that I'm not super sure about. He does things that make me believe that it could be an option for him to go another route. I'll say it that and leave it there. He is 13. But like I said, I'm leaving that option open. I've always had that feeling though, since he was born. I've been very honest about myself. And so it kind of bothers me when I hear people say that, oh, that's nothing that you're born into. No, it really is. I've had to watch it from the time that my child was born. I've never been a girly girl type per se. He's always had those feminine characteristics day one. So it's like, but he still has the boy because I have my older son who's still the boy. He's all boy. So he's always on his back, you know, just trying to get him back in place. Oh, you don't do this, you don't do that, you know, suck it up, quit being so emotional or whatever. And the emotional piece,
Yeah, I've seen some emotional young kids.
Yeah, and sometimes he can get a little much, but it's like, I'm mom. Whatever he is, I'm going to support.
Right.
But there are limits. At the end of the day, I believe that he has to walk his own journey. He has to build that you know, that suit of armor for himself. It can't come from me. So as long as he has a place to come to where he can feel like he can confide in somebody, that's all I want to be. I'm mom. You will always have an open door here. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but like I said, everybody has an opinion about everything. And I just get so tired of it, everybody just being so sensitive about it. Just kind of have an opinion and just let that be it.
Like, cause that's your kid, right?
But see, I feel
in my opinion, if that's her kid, she can feel however she wants about her kid. She don't beat on her kid or abuse them emotionally. She can want however she wants for her kid.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And in my opinion, if he said that about his own son, he was making more fun of his son than gay people.
Right.
Exactly. That's his son.
His son would be more mad at that shit when he get older.
That's
come on, Dad, what the fuck, man? I wasn't acting gay. I was just a little fucking kid.
2-year-old. Exactly.
And that's what that's what made it funny was the fact that your 2-year-old son is in the ball pit to get balls thrown in his face and you're screaming that's gay. Like, it's a 2-year-old, you know. That's what makes it a joke.
Yeah.
So to pick that of
And
all fucking
way.
things, it's just like, bro, you might as well say, hey, we don't want a black man in the house.
He can keep getting a little too
Like
half on him.
I would have had more respect if they had just said that shit. Like, we don't
I
really
think
want
I
a
said
black dude in
this.
the house.
I said this when we was
Your
on
jokes
camera.
are too.
When it comes to like gay people, in my opinion, you don't have to outwardly be gay, right? You don't have to.
That overly effeminate
Right.
type.
You can just
extra
be.
stuff,
You can
yeah.
just be.
But some of
you
them
can
are
just.
just that way.
Right. But you
Some
don't
of them
have.
are
But you
just
don't.
that way,
Right.
though.
But you don't have to wear it like I'm black. So.
I mean, yo, what up, man?
But no, like when I walk in a room, whether I'm hood or being mad business, if you don't like black people, you don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
So but like if you're gay, and you don't straight up portray yourself as that, I don't know that. So, in my opinion, it's a different type of struggle. Yeah, you can get persecuted and beat up and shit, right? But gay people never couldn't eat at a lunch counter. They never couldn't vote. They never got redlined. You know what I'm saying? They never had to deal with segregated schools with a shitty ass education system. You know what I'm saying? They don't get put in shitty ass prison. Like, gay people do get put in prison, from my understanding. I've never been in prison,
somewhat
but
of the same struggle.
it's not like to the extent of how African Americans are in prison.
And that's how.
And I
That's
hate
how
how
they try to
they
make it.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
They try to
I
make
hate
it
how
equal.
they
It is not
try to compare
far
them.
from it.
We shouldn't compare them, and they shouldn't compare
Exactly,
to being
it's
us.
two totally different.
I don't
things.
understand why both of us can't fight for our own rights and not overshadow the other.
Right.
Right.
Like
Right.
there is no need to attack someone
But
else.
your rights are different because black people were not getting civil rights. Like
Exactly.
rights
Human
that-
rights
right.
that you
Human
naturally
rights.
have.
Exactly.
Rights that everybody else had, like to eat, just for one example, to eat at this lunch counter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
To
We
come
all
into
shit.
this establishment.
Right. You could be dressed as a lady, right? As a dude, as a white guy. You could come in this lunch counter with a wig and a dress on. That's more acceptable than a black guy sitting down in a suit and a tie with a newspaper
Back
saying,
then,
right.
I'm sure it
So
probably
then-
wasn't accepted.
No,
I bet you
but-
they wouldn't
was,
have ran him
because
out there
white.
though.
he was
If
white.
he was white, I bet you they wouldn't have.
I give it to you,
They would
but
say,
I'm just saying.
no, what they would,
They
would
fuck
say,
with them. They
they
might.
would say, whoa, this shit is weird. Why is Bill wearing a dress? What is this, Halloween?
Especially
He wants
if
some
you know him.
coffee.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It would be different.
If he just decided
But-
one day he wanted, they
Now
wanted-
let a black guy come in like, look, can I have some pie and I don't know, some coffee?
Get out of here, nigger.
Right, you son of a bitch.
Who the fuck shut the door, man?
Look at that sign.
Right.
No niggers allowed.
Like it's not like that. That's what I'm saying.
Some
So
of the
yeah,
signs said or gays.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Or
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah, back in the day, some of the
Right.
signs said both of it.
but like gays, I definitely understand. Like,
But you
they-
could walk in as a gay person as long as you didn't act gay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't
I
act
can
like
walk
it.
in as a black man.
Not
Exactly.
act
I
like
can't take your
Right.
gay suit off. You can take the
And-
day off, but I
Right,
can't
and I
take
think
this color.
that's the biggest issue.
That's
That's,
it.
what Jay's
That's why you
talking
can't
about.
compare
It's like,
them.
yo,
There you
They
go.
need to stop.
you can't compare,
because
but
you
also
can't compare that.
you can't talk about the discrimination that you receive either. Because the discrimination that you receive is because you outwardly are letting people know that you're gay. Whereas the discrimination I'm receiving is just because I woke up like this.
Man.
I was born this way.
Man.
So the discrimination
And
is totally fucking different.
but they would say I was born gay, and I definitely understand that. But
You can't get a gay while driving.
But you can act like you're not gay
Man.
and get
Right.
away with it.
Exactly.
you can drive
They
through a
can flip it
neighborhood.
on
You can
They
drive
need
through a
to
neighborhood at 4
to
o'clock
their
in the morning,
convenience.
smoking a blunt, and be gay and not get pulled over and pass a police officer. Let me do that, not smoking a blunt. I'm gonna get followed because I shouldn't be in this. I
In
shouldn't
this
be in this
neighborhood,
neighborhood.
why are you
Right.
anything.
At this time.
Yep.
Where are you going? I've gotten pulled over and it wasn't license and registration. It was, whose car is this? And I was like, what?
That's
He's
crazy.
like, whose car is this? I was like, it's my uncle's. He's like, call him. Yeah, he made me call him.
You should have told me you was gay. You should have been like,
Right.
hey.
Nah.
Hey, sis.
At the end of the day, I
You
was
just
still
been
black.
like, oh, what's
Good,
going on,
right?
girl?
Right.
Oh, y'all
exactly.
doing that.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
I wish.
goodness.
I have a gay brother. He's off the chain.
He's
I
hilarious.
support you guys.
I support the LGBT. You have a rainbow in there?
Oh my
Let me see
goodness.
that rainbow.
Right.
All right. Look,
Verify you want rainbow
nigga like
card.
this.
It's 6'9".
Hey,
man.
gangster! That's how you in the club. Hey, that's fun,
Represent the LGBT.
Throw confetti and shit.
The higher you do it, the more shit that happens. Shut up. All right, shut up. Like when you do that, the more shit happens. Like at first, when you just get in, just be a rainbow, then it'll be like,
Yep, that one did it.
Stupid.
That one did it.
That's the way.
I do the rainbow.
That's don't do the rainbow anymore.
You go hit the hall every time. Oh.
That's when you get higher up on the chair. But
On the what chain? Never mind. I don't
It's
even
a
want to
gay
know.
chain.
Oh, that's the upper echelon of the game right there when you got
Top-notch
the
game.
top-notch hand sign.
We do this
Oh,
because
that's too funny.
it's fun.
That is
But
too
yeah,
funny.
you know, like see, like now,
It's jokes,
like
man.
now,
It's jokes.
like we make fun of other people. Like we made fun of R. Kelly, several black people, rich people, poor people. But now that we've done this, we'll probably get a lot of comments saying that you shouldn't be doing that shit. But my whole thing is,
You should be doing that shit.
Why
That's my whole thing.
Why do you
I
have
should
to
be
be?
doing this. You should be doing that.
Why can't I make fun of you? Like, you remember at one point when we was growing up, it was taboo to make fun of a handicapped person?
Please don't do that shit on
Hey,
bro.
You remember back in the day when we was growing up, it was taboo. If you made fun of like a handicapped person, somebody in a wheelchair or with crutches or some shit, like you was like a son of a bitch.
But everyone laughed.
But
that was the.
And Living Color,
he was young.
and Living Color came out with Handyman.
That shit was serious.
You remember Handyman?
Yeah.
Handyman was on national TV. Niggas is fucking rolling. Coming back to school doing Handyman impressions.
Right.
It's just fucking open season on handicapped people. Right? It was open season.
From there on, for real, like,
From then
No,
on,
because when I got in about high school, that's when they started saying the R word was off limits.
retarded.
Retarded, yeah.
and you guys said it in
was-
unison, like,
right?
what? Oh, we can say it?
It's not off limits to us. I don't know. That
No,
was
I'm saying,
cool, nigga.
and you're saying the kids, like when you were a kid,
Right.
at that point,
They're
that's
trying
when
to-
school took it serious. That's when like a lot of parents started taking it serious because the school put out letters saying we no longer going to accept things like this. And, like, bro, that was put up.
Goddamn
Yeah, they
parents
put that
trying
up
to
there with the N word and
write
all
a
the
damn
other
note
words.
Which
for the
is-
children.
Mentally handicapped.
Yeah, they said if you're really going to refer to a student who is mentally handicapped, refer to him as disabled or mentally handicapped. You
MH.
don't want to hear MH. So, Metro.
MH.
That's too
But that's all I'm saying. Like, so it's the same thing.
So
Like,
it's the same thing we're
why
talking
can't we?
about.
Why can't we make fun of you guys? Because we make fun of black people. We make fun of white people, Chinese people.
Ourselves,
We can make fun of
anybody.
whoever
I can talk
we
with
wanna make fun
myself
of.
right now,
The
and
fact
it
of
could
the
be,
matter is-
why can you not laugh at yourself?
The fact
Right.
of the
You
matter
can't
is-
laugh at yourself. Something's not right.
It's not right.
Right.
Something ain't right.
You know
I've
what?
met people and I was like, bro, you didn't laugh. Like, I can't really rock with you. Like,
They said it's a mafia though.
We agree to disagree. That's all. Homosexuals agree on one thing. Heterosexuals agree on another thing. That's all it is, and we have to tolerate.
They'll
it
come
because-
together.
But what
to get
does
the
it
black person
matter?
out the way.
But what does it matter if I don't view what you do as acceptable, then I don't have to be a part of it. Why are you like trying to force me to be a part
You
of it?
don't, and I think when we were watching earlier, Dr. Umar said it the best. They are now confusing accepting with tolerating.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to accept to tolerate.
Exactly.
Just like Republicans and Democrats,
I'm
they
giving you the
tolerate
respect
each
that you are owed.
other.
Nothing
Exactly.
more.
That's all you have to do is
Exactly.
tolerate it. So if it's to the point where, if you feel that you are disgusted and you just avoid them, in my book, that is tolerating. That means you are not going out of
Right.
your way to make an
You're not-
issue or a
Right.
situation.
You just okay.
So if
I don't
and
rock
as
over there. They
just
rock
like as
over
a
there.
black person, if I'm at a place and I'm getting the look, you know what I mean? There's a lot of white people and I'm getting the look. I'm not gonna go out of my way to speak to the one who looks at me the scariest. You know what I mean? I'm going to avoid that person.
Right, you're not gonna go.
I'm not gonna be like,
Looking for
hey, how you
something.
doing? What's your name? Like, just
And
looking for
antagonizing,
issues.
Right.
So, like, if you know what I'm saying, and I'm not saying you have to be scared to live your life, but sometimes you also have to be aware of your surroundings. Just like black people, we naturally are aware of our
24/7.
surroundings. So if
Right.
you want to compare,
And
let's do the same things here.
And what black people are doing is natural. They were born like this. We were naturally discriminated against and all that shit. All this other makeup shit, wearing costumes and shit like that, that's a choice. You make that choice. So when you make that choice, in my opinion, then you choose to be discriminated against. You choose to get ridiculed. You choose that. Because there are people out there that you know as well as everybody else knows that don't believe in it, don't accept it, and don't condone it.
Exactly.
So
They can't
you
make
either
change.
bring,
It's
you
still
either
in
don't
effect
bring
for
it
niggas.
around, or you make sure that it's around other people who are in the same circle.
Yeah.
Because you can't bring it around everybody. Because I was
You can't
even
force
thinking,
it on people.
right? You can't
Right,
force. And then I was even
exactly.
thinking about in a job situation. Because just think about it. If a person walks into a place and he's flamboyantly gay, right, and he walks into a job and he's snapping his fingers doing all that shit for a job interview, right? Individual might get turned off. It might not just be because he's gay. It might be because of the way he's acting. You know what I'm saying? He might say, you know what, I'm not going to hire this individual. But that same individual could come in there and not act gay and act like a regular man and probably get the job. You know what I'm saying? So it's your choice. That's a choice. Like you said, we don't have a choice but to be black. I can't bleach my skin, none of that shit. I gotta be this way every single
I
fucking
can't wear
day.
shorts
We
and
could get Black
t-shirts and
China's
tank tops.
bleach
I was about to
skin
say.
cream.
Black China
I
has
seen
some
that
cream.
shit. That shit looks horrible.
She said she hasn't even tried it.
No, I've seen
She went to
African
Africa.
people. They
Yeah.
do that
They
shit
do that
for
shit
real
all
in
the time.
Africa. For
Yeah.
real,
It's
like
real in
they
there.
take bleach baths and shit.
For
like,
real.
no,
It's serious.
no.
So, man, I might do. I
It'd be
might
so
be-
hot. They're like,
gonna
man,
get
I can't
lined
keep
up.
absorbing this
Nah.
shit.
You don't want to knock a shade off
Do
or
not
two?
think that shit's
Not
gonna
at
kill
all.
you quicker.
You don't want to knock a shade or two off?
I was just looking in the mirror the other day, like,
For
bro,
what?
I am
But you
pale.
know what?
I cannot wait to get some
What probably
sun.
makes that
fuck
so
up my
bad-
hair in a couple weeks.
Listen, guys, what probably makes that so bad is that people probably do see the benefits of their skin being lighter. That's probably why they
I'm
do
very
it.
sure.
That's probably why
But
they
that
do
lets
it.
you know that they really hate themselves and don't even value their own skin.
Oh, yeah.
Where you come from?
I don't
you
know.
even value
I
that.
want to know what the
They don't- they don't value
scientific
it.
benefit of bleaching your skin does.
It's
What's
not,
the baseball player that did it?
Sammy
Ooh,
Sosa.
so isn't that what? Yes.
But what does that
was
like?
ridiculous.
What does that do? Like,
Hey,
you'd
dude,
have
I
to
just
hit
told
me
you-
with some real sciencey shit. Like,
I just told you, it's not sciencey. It's
It-
financially. It's more financially than sciencey.
But he looks
Just
almost
don't get it.
pasty and dead. Like he doesn't. He
When
wanted to look like a
There's
a
no
white
way you
man
can
so
tell me
bad, but
putting
he doesn't look like that.
bleach on my skin is
He
gonna
was
make
like
my
a-
skin
I
better.
think
and
somebody
Somebody
told them,
racist.
like, you can get this shade of white.
Real.
You can get this shade of rich if you become this shade of white.
Wow.
They correlate. They correlate.
It was two pieces of paper. He put it like an X-ray. Like, all right, how rich you trying to get? Right about here, you need to at least get this shade of white. All right.
Here's a color chart.
This
for
is
you.
rich. You're looking for wealth? You gotta go Michael Jackson. And you can never go in the sun again. But that's what you have to do if you're trying. You want to be wealthy. Own fucking Neverland Ranch amusement park in your backyard.
You want a monkey?
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You
full
want the
blown
monkey
Mike.
package? You want the full package with the monkey?